Hi everybody, my name is Chaoschunk, and this is my zit. Anyway, hi guys, welcome to the October 9th, 2015 vlog. Walked 2.07 miles today, burned 510 calories, averaged 18, actually the average was 1759 it looks like, was the average on the miles, but that's okay. So I got a couple things I want to talk about today, and I'm going to kind of thinking about maybe changing a little bit of this vlog into some things that I'm looking forward to that I just recently read about. Just some news stories and stuff like that. First of all, I want to talk about failure, and again, yes, I talk about failure a lot because that's kind of what surrounds my life right now. The bigger thing is that this may sound like, if those of you who know things, this may sound crazy if you don't know. Michelle and I bought a car, and we can't afford it. We traded in our car that we own for a new car that is a 2014 Hyundai Elantra. Good gas mileage, quality car, so on and so forth. Why did we do that? Well, we used to be able to pay a good 90 to 100% of our bills based upon the income that came from the um, the stream, and due to who knows what, me talking bad about other streamers, me being in a grumpy mood, uh, that has really fallen off. Right now, we're in a complete reactionary mode. So again, why would you buy a car that you can't pay for? Shadisnor is, or Michelle is going to use the car to drive Uber, and we're hoping that that will supplement the income enough to help us be able to A, pay for the car, and B, pay for the bills and pay for groceries. That's ultimately what we're doing. I firmly believe that if you don't take risks in your life, you cannot reap the rewards of your risks. And the problem with risks is you usually have to, when they fail, it's usually pretty bad. And the problem is that in life there's a lot more failures than there are successes. And so we've taken a risk. We've put ourselves in $15,000 worth of debt. We've taken a car that we own, and we have gotten rid of it and traded it in on a car that we owe money on. Okay? The stress that is upon my shoulders right now, and the depression that is sinking in because of it. I should have been excited that we bought a car. I should have been freaking like ecstatic. We got a new car. We got a new car. I should have been ecstatic. I was in tears. Okay? Because I have failed so many times. And so many times I have not been able to accomplish what I want to accomplish. Something always comes up. Something always happens. Something always gets in the way. Something always comes up. And it's like, as much as we try to plan and plan and plan and plan and plan and be responsible and be responsible and be responsible, so I'm scared. I'm really, really scared is the biggest thing about this. I wanted to talk a little bit about, though, I was reading Chip and Dan Heath Switch today. Switch. And they it was almost like I was listening to the chapter at the right place at the right time. Um, they talk about the fact that you're going to fail. And they talk about the fact that it seems like it's one step forward and 30 steps back. And they talk about all that. The thing that they said, though, is that they said that the people that continue to try and continue to strive and continue to plan, things tend to work out for them. Well, Okay. When? Okay. I've been broadcasting on Twitch TV for 2 years. And I can't. All I can do is just keep on doing what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Anyway, I don't want to make this a big negative. What I want to talk about is that failure is a part of life. And it's how you deal with those failures. It's how you deal with them that is the issue. Okay? Um, and I obviously am not good at dealing with my failures. I let it get me down. I let it depress me. But it's more of a thing of, and there's always a but. There's always a but, and there doesn't need to be a but. I'm depressed, and I'm depressed because I feel that my business is failing, and I had the thing that I'm most upset about, and the most, it's not even really the stress of the debt that we just put ourselves in. It's the fact that I'm putting my wife's safety on the line. Okay, she's going to be going out and driving a car, dangerous in itself. Okay, and she's going to be letting strangers into her car, dangerous in itself. I mean, let's pile the risk on to negative things happening to this family. Okay, and I hope you can understand where I'm coming from of how this is going. I'm a lot different than I was when I first started these vlogs. I have let my positive attitude slip, and I'm really struggling to try to get it back. And I'm really trying hard to try to get it back. And it is what it is. So all I can say is, guys, that the message that I'm trying to put forth in this vlog is that failure is a gigantic part of life. And for our society to so badly look down upon failure and to make it that failure is not something that is an everyday occurrence has caused us to feel that failure is a bad thing. And ultimately, what Chip and Dan Heath said is that failure is learning, and you're learning and moving forward. And I need to understand that all I'm doing is learning and moving forward. And hopefully with that, one day I won't feel that I am continuously a failure, and I will feel hopefully successful in what I'm doing. I didn't really, and I got to keep this a little bit short. I actually have a thing to do in about 10 minutes. I want to start talking about, and I may even do another vlog on like a daily topics of things that I want to discuss, where it comes from, like the latest thing about Jon Snow in Game of Thrones, to the flying in Minecraft, to Battlefront being released, some things in World of Warcraft and stuff like that. And I don't know if I'll do another vlog on that, maybe start 2 vlogs. I don't know. We'll have to see. And maybe that one I can do every day or whenever it comes up with information. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, and subscribe. Your positive thoughts are awesome. I am diligently trying not to look at that camera. I don't think I looked at that camera as many times as you guys think I did in the last one. What I'm looking at is am I doing this all the time? That's what I was looking for. Am I doing this all the time, watching this, looking at this screen, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Yes, I'll peer over there from time to time, but I'm talking about actually looking at it. And I'm trying to stay focused on the camera and so on and so forth. Anyway, so I'm new at this. Thank you very much for being here. So the people supporting, and you guys are awesome. And all I have to say is, we out! Talk to y'all later.